Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of Weird Wednesday. This is, of course, John House or Used Toy. Joining me, Daryl House or Suburban Hobo. How you doing, Daryl?
Look at me. Am I lovely or what? I'm in love with life. It's good to be me. You always ask and I'm always good. It's good to be me.
I seem to be looking a little pasty. I need to get some color.
You know what I think is the lights? Maybe you need to get a gel on that light that's up there. You put a little color, put some jaundice or something into those eyes.
It's a big fluorescent light, so it'd be tough to do.
Well, you need a big piece of gel paper there. So, hey, listen, I got some good stuff here today. I love this. This is the question of the day. Are you ready? How do you get the attention of a girl who has everything, including your boyfriend? Well, one woman seeking revenge on a romantic rival smashed the windows of her South Philadelphia home and dumped a box of live rats inside.
Wow.
What's the old saying about hell hath no
Yeah, a woman
fury?
scorned.
Yeah, it's terrible. Well, the cops investigated it. It was a lady cop on it, and I thought it was significant. She said, I have to say, this is a first. In a long-running dispute over a man, the jealous lover and about 8 other women friends used a baseball bat to break the glass and toss the rodents inside about 11 o'clock Wednesday. The gang also punched the 30-year-old victim, inflicted cuts and bruises, and stole her purse, which contained her ID.
Wow.
Tough frauds, I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling you,
It's Philadelphia. You know, even WC feels so, well, all things considered, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Well, I've got a great story of irony. Moviegoers in England last Friday were there to see the very first screening of Noah. However, the ice machine went haywire and flooded the movie theater.
Oh, no.
So they couldn't go to see Noah because of well, I don't know if I'd call it a biblical flood, but at least a flood.
We're not talking 40 days and 40 nights, right? It's like, let my people go.
See,
I think that was Moses, though.
Yeah, I'll go fetch my staff.
Oh, how about this one? Lady in Texas found herself behind bars Thursday after calling the police because she was complaining that her drug dealer gave her bad weed.
I've got this story.
Well, it's so good. You can tell it again right after the Lufkin Police Department, Lufkin, Texas. They received a call for help about 7 o'clock p.m. The caller, Evelyn Louise Hamilton, 37 years old, complained to dispatchers about a bad batch of drugs that her dealer would not refund. Responding officers asked Hamilton if she had any marijuana on her. She admitted to having some pot and turned over a small baggie hidden inside her bra. She was then arrested for possession of marijuana. Her bail was set at $500.
Nice.
Up in smoke.
You know, I mean, the whole dumb criminal thing just gets me. You know, really, you're gonna call the police because you got bad reefer?
Who would think of
madness?
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I've got another dumb criminal. A man was arrested for DUI, and I've actually got a picture of this. His shirt that he's wearing at the time of the arrest says "drunk as shit."
I love it.
See, the guy was arrested after he drove his car onto a sidewalk, hit a parked car, and then attempted to strangle his girlfriend when she tried taking the keys from him. So in the shirt, he said that, you know, he was trying to kill his girlfriend because she couldn't drive a stick.
Well, yeah, true story. You know, art imitating life. There was just a story that it's not come to full culmination, but it was just an arrest from a couple months back. There was a girl who was so drunk that she got on the highway down here going the wrong direction. She hit a car head on, killed a couple of young girls, and hurt herself very badly. But you know, she blew, 1.5, I think, on the breathalyzer and stuff. But she had texted earlier, too drunk to give a shit.
Wow. Yeah.
Nasty. But that's not my story. This is my final story of the day, and this is, you know, how I'm into education.
Yes.
just strikes me as wrong. In Mississippi, okay, maybe it's not so wrong because it is Mississippi we're talking about here. In Mississippi, 76% of teenagers will have sex before they leave high school. But until this year, when the state finally implemented a policy requiring schools to teach sexual education in class, many teachers refused to discuss the topic with students. Now, some parents are worried that Mississippi's new sex ed curriculum is more damaging than not saying anything at all. According to the Los Angeles Times, teachers in Oxford, Mississippi are asking students to, now this is a little graphic, all right? They ask students to unwrap a piece of chocolate, pass it around class, how dirty it became. Well, a public health worker and a parent says they're using the peppermint patty to show that a girl is no longer clean or valuable after she had sex, that she's been used. That shouldn't be the lesson we send kids about sex. Comparing women to disposable foods or personal hygiene items is an old abstinence-only scare tactic that's still occasionally passed off as education in schools around the country. Last year, a school district in Texas instructed teachers to compare people who have had sex to dirty toothbrushes and sticks of gum. People want to marry a virgin just like they want a virgin toothbrush or virgin stick of gum. Luckily, teenagers of Oxford have parents, like the Lady Bernard, who I mentioned a couple of paragraphs, who is an advocate for a more useful and lasting sex ed curriculum. She and other mothers have already successfully lobbied the Oxford School District to switch from an abstinence-only curriculum to abstinence-plus classes, which urge abstinence but also teach about contraception. Bernard says that their activism has made such a splash with the kids around town that the kids call them the sex moms.
Nice.
Hey, I'm going to Texas. I want to meet them sex moms.
Yeah, I'm going to the sex moms.
Yeah. Well, that's where they are. They're in Oxford, Texas.
Well, unfortunately.
In Oxford, Ohio, too, I'll bet.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for today.
Well, I stole your stories. I'm so sorry. Well, listen, folks, thanks for joining us. funnybrain.com. It's Weird Wednesday. It's Wacko Wednesday. It don't get any better than this. Thanks for being with us. John, you are the man. Love you, man.
See you soon.